experience at Tank Davis fight? How was that experience? What was that like?
It was good. It was good. It was, here's the thing, because of COVID, you know this, when you're in the fight, it's like, you seeing family. What's up, Fred? How you doing, man? It's cool. But
Yeah.
now we're in this COVID times, and we have at Showtime have these really strict protocols. CBS gives us really strict protocols. I mean, we can't leave our hotel rooms. We can't, all that type of stuff. And so when we were at the fight, we have COVID inspectors there who make sure we have our mask on at all times, except when we're on air. That people who interact with us are wearing masks, all that kind of stuff. So when crowds like, "Hey, Brian, come over, and your natural instinct is to go over and take a picture with somebody, and the inspector's looking at you like, don't even think about it. You know what I mean? So it was different in that aspect, because you just had to be like wave, like, "Hey, how you doing?" Whatever. But it was good. The energy was good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The energy in the arena, it was like, okay, this is what I'm talking about. I missed this.
Right.
That was the thing I missed most, and that's what made it hype.
Mm-hmm. How was the ending to the fight, and like, what did you see in Tank? That it would be good to have him on your show too.
We had Tank on.
You sure did. I watched it. You sure did. I watched.
We had Tank on.
He was like in his living room somewhere.
Yes.
Like, yeah.
And I think the thing about Gervonta was, for this one, he was focused. He was focused,
without a doubt.
Only for the simple fact he knew it was pay-per-view. He knew he had to look good. And I think it was good that he had somebody like Leo, because he knew he had somebody who was going to come to fight. Say what you want about Leo Santa Cruz. Hey, he may not have no power. He may not have this, but at least he was coming to fight. Yes. He wasn't going to be scared of Tank. Mm-hmm. He considering what his father has gone through, right. That motivated him. Right. And I think that it was good. The good thing for Floyd with him was Floyd said, okay, you're going to be on pay-per-view. You're going to be in shape, because if this guy makes you go 12 rounds, you can't gas out. Because if you gas out, this guy's going to be coming and could take you out just from the volume of punches. So that was the thing. You saw him. He looked good, even at 130, sometimes he's looked drawn, looked good. Floyd had him in tip-top shape. The interesting thing, I think, is going forward for Tank in these fights. Is it Floyd he's listening to? Is it Calvin? Because if you watch, a lot of times in the corner, he was looking like this because it was Floyd on the ring down there talking to him, and Calvin's in front of him. So it's like, you have that kind of relationship. Who's going to be the trainer? Who's going to be the guy going forward?
It's funny you said that, because they call me a hater. Like, I had people calling me a hater on my own show, man. They said, I said, I'm looking. Why are y'all discrediting or discounting what I'm looking at? I'm seeing, I was in Atlanta, and I saw Floyd on the apron like this. And I'm like, hold up, he getting more privileges than a trainer. Yeah. And I'm like, I see, and I was trying to get Calvin Ford, but Calvin Ford is avoiding me because he know where I want to go with the interview and shit. You know what I mean? He's totally avoiding me, dog. He's totally avoiding me. I think he is. And so I'm sitting there like, this shit is going, in my humble opinion, you would never give me a key to your house. You would never. So, and you've had Tank since he was 7, 4, whatever it is. And now you get him to the brink of generational wealth, and a stranger comes into your house and gets all the credit for all your Emmy awards and all these interviews. And I'm like, nah, don't work that way. Nah. And that's what I think that's what I think could potentially happen. Hopefully cooler, calmer, more intelligent minds can make it go forward, but I don't see it happening.
Yeah, listen, he said all the right things after the fight. Like, it's a partnership, and when you're in the presence of greatness, you let them teach, you let them talk, and you let them do with their thing. And but listen, Tank spent the entire time in Vegas. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I think he needs to stay in Vegas. I know we love our hood. Get out of Baltimore. There's too many bad things that happens. It seems like whenever he goes back to Baltimore. Right. So I think that he needs to stay in Vegas. but they're going to definitely have to work something out, because it was Floyd who not only trained him for the most part. I mean, Calvin came for like the last, I wouldn't say 6 weeks of the camp,
Yeah,
but for the first 6 weeks, it was all Floyd.
I saw that.
And so they'll have to work that, get that through. As long as they're winning, I don't think there will be an issue. But
Right.
if ever there's a hiccup, then that's when it will rear its ugly head. But listen, I just think as long as you can keep Gervonta on the straight and narrow, sky's the limit for that kid. I mean, he's powerful. He's a smart kid. I mean, because for him to say, okay, got him on the ropes. And if you watch, at one point he kind of like not pushed him, but he put him in the position where he wanted him.
Right.
Took that one right hand, slipped the other one, and then slipped it. Boom. I mean, it's
Beautiful.
boxing knowledge.
It was beautiful. And
Boxing knowledge.
every time I see Tank, I always shake him, like always get him like, nigga, don't you know you got a chance to be great? I hold him accountable. You know what I mean? Because I think he has his trajectory, win, lose, or draw. I don't care if he ends up 35-3. It's gonna be a great 35-3, 38, no, whatever. But I think he has his vulnerability is so high that he's so relatable to so many different sections of our country, and more so the world, So
yeah.
What would you like to see down there?
Where?
130, 135.
Man, I mean, obviously you want to say Tiafimo, you want to see Tiafimo and Tank get at it. Mm-hmm. I would like to see one of those guys get after Ryan Garcia as well. He has all this social media following. I'd like to see him in there with somebody who can fight. To be honest with you,
right.
So you like to see that kind of fight. There are some really good Rais Salim. I mean, you got some really good fighters there, man, at that weight, that I'd like to see all of these guys get together and just fight. Fight and knock it out. I mean, hey, look, even my man Gary Russell Jr. is now talking about getting in there, bro.
Yeah.
Put Gary in there too.
Yeah. Gary is a bully.
Yeah.
Gary was a villain in every scary movie, dog. God damn, he be going in, man. You want to take some phone calls too and stuff like that?
Sure, man. Absolutely.
We'll hang out for a bit, man. So feel free to call in. And how excited